Good morning, good looking people. And you're good looking because you're always looking, and of course, you're finding the good in everything. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Today is the 20th of Tammuz. Today's Hayom Yom connects to what we talked about on Friday, which was the 18th of Tammuz. And to remind you about Friday, we were talking about how the Alter Rebbe referred to Reb Moshe Vilnaker, that he had Moichin the Godless, an expansive mind, an amazing head. And we talked about the concept of slow and steady, that although sometimes we can have these bursts of emotions, but really when we work at it and we put in our time, that's when we start to see results. And they're everlasting when you put in the time. And at the end of the Hayom Yom, we were talking about the real way for somebody to learn and to further their minds and expand their abilities was really through meditation of Chassidus. And that the meditation of Chassidus should be done before davening, it should be done during davening, all in its proper ways. So today's Hayom Yom is taking that concept of meditation during davening and explaining it and how you can apply it. So going to the 20th of Tammuz today we're talking about three different approaches to the meditation. And it's very important to talk about intellectual versus vitality and energy. That although everything has to be done with discipline and everything has to be done through your mind, and actually through your mind is where you can control your thoughts and create a orderly manner of thinking and how you want to approach things. But if you get too intellectual, then you become numb, might be the right word, or there's no vitality, there's no energy, it's robotic. So you need both. So let's read about the Hayom Yom inside, and then we'll go to the message. So, going to the 20th of Tammuz, it says there are three kinds of meditation. A, meditation associated with study, that after a person understands a concept thoroughly, he meditates on its depth until its intellectual content illuminates him. So the first meditation is the intellectual type, that you pick a concept, you think about it, aha, I got it. Now you've had your intellectual moment. That's what we call intellectual meditation. The next one is meditation before praying. The point here is to experience the vitality of the concept that one has studied, not an intellectual aspect, as in the case of the meditation associated with study before. So the second part is to get passion and to get energy. So you're thinking about a concept and you're excited about it, and that comes right before davening. And then the third one is meditation in the course of prayer. The purpose here is to sense the divinity within the concept one has studied. So as you're davening and then you had all these things that you've studied and you thought about and you're excited about, then there's the application during davening and you feel the divinity of it. Now, these are three rungs on the ladder of spiritual sensitivity. At times, solely to God's grace, one senses divinity without any form of service. This is a result of the essential quality of the soul. However, with regard to the divine service, that stems from our own initiative. The above three steps are necessary. So let me break it down, what that last part means. There's ways of experiencing this spiritual divinity through service and without service. As we talked on Friday, you can have these spontaneous feelings and they come to you, but they also go fast. They're not everlasting, they go. And we can have those. There's no service involved, but if God gives you that grace, all the power to you. However, if you want to achieve long-lasting, everlasting, this feeling of godliness and being involved in the vitality, and you have to go through these steps, which is the meditation before, the intellectual side, connecting it with the exciting and the vitality side, and experience it through davening. So the idea is the way we connect all this is through meditation before davening and the meditation during davening. Before is the intellectual part, during the davening is the exciting, the vitality part, and bring them all together. So the point of today is that not to get robotic, not to get into this daily cycle of the same thing over and over and over again. Nah, we got to get excited. We got to have passion. You need the mind to think about what we're trying to experience, and then The second part is to get the heart involved with the mind. That's the passion. They connect together. And this is what makes the davening exciting. This is what makes your Torah mitzvahs exciting. By connecting these two, just to think about it, but also to get excited about it. And then when the two comes together, voila! You've got passion and mitzvahs, and that's where you're going to have the everlasting. So you have to earn it. Nothing comes easy. You have to put in the time. And that's what today's Hayom Yom is about, connecting with Friday. Put in the time, do it, earn it, and then you'll have long-lasting and everlasting results. Have a fantastic week.